Welcome, welcome! It's Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today's video is part 4 of Professions of the Verse. So today's job is bounty hunting. And here, this first ship I want to show you is the Avenger Stalker by Aegis. It has gel cells in the back. So this is kind of an important topic for bounty hunting. Not all bounties are wanted dead or alive. Some are wanted alive. So it's going to be important that you have gel cells on whatever ship that you choose to bounty hunt with. At least if you're going to take dead or alive or live missions. So there's only 3 ships in the game, at least the smaller variety, that have these gel cells. One is the Aegis Avenger Stalker, which you see now. One is the Anvil Hawk, which you're going to see in a few moments. And the other is the Cutlass Blue by Drake. It's not in the game yet. It will be in the game soonish, in the next couple of big patches, so like 3.9 or 4.0. Looking forward to that ship. It could be really cool. So these ships having the ability to bring back your prey or your quarry, the bounty, alive could be a huge deal. Because in 3.9, you're going to have the ability to surrender. So, and they're going to have the NPCs have the ability to surrender, I believe. So you'll be able to capture that person, bring them aboard your ship, put them in jail, and take them to the prison on Aberdeen. That will be in 3.9. Kind of cool. Very important aspect of the game to be able to do that. You know, right now, everything's shoot to kill. There's no surrendering, there's no capturing, and there's no prison. So you're going after whoever with whatever ship you can. Any ship can be a great bounty hunting ship. Some are going to be better. Your fighters are going to be better right now, at least in this version of the game. The Avenger Stalker here is a pretty good ship. It's maneuverable, it's quick. You have 3 weapons on it that can be of decent size. But in this mission here, I come across some issues. I don't have any issue with the smaller ships that I'm going against. I'm able to take those out fairly easily. The problem is my bounty is in a caterpillar. And the caterpillar has really strong shields. And the guns that I have on my Avenger Stalker just are not capable of bringing down the shields of the caterpillar. Against a Buccaneer, it's fine. A Mustang Delta, it's fine. But when you get bigger and bigger ships, it's just completely inadequate. It just doesn't pack a big enough punch. Maybe if I went with an all-fixed loadout, that would be a little different. But I had the gimbaled loadout because I wanted to make it a little easier to take out the bounties that are in smaller ships. Speaking of smaller ships, the Hawk. While it is priced a little bit more than the Avenger Stalker, it is a smaller, lighter fighter. It does have some interesting weapons loadouts. It comes with a couple of sucker punches, which are like EMP guns, kind of. They're supposed to help bring down shields and system and electronics a lot quicker. And it's also got a couple of Badger repeaters. So it's got 4 guns. One of the other special things it has is an EMP. So that EMP will be able to disable enemy ships if you get close enough and set it off. I was able to use it to pretty good effectiveness in this little bounty mission I did for this video. I think there's a bug in the game where if you can hit them with an EMP, the enemy ships will just kind of float, or they'll completely shut down and not be able to power up again. So I was able to take advantage of that. That's probably going to be written out. You know, they're going to fix that issue in the future. Obviously, there's a lot of bugs in the game. I think there's over 1,600 bugs that have been reported that are backlogged that they have to fix. So that's just one more of them. But it worked pretty well for this ship. You know, knock them out and then take them out. It's not the strongest fighter out there. It's kind of fun to play though because it's very maneuverable, and it's got this EMP, which can be fun to play around with. There's only 2 other ships in the game right now that have EMPs, so yeah, it was kind of cool. So I would say that this one, it's a little bit different kind of bounty hunter, and it does have a jail cell, so to speak, in the back. You'll put the bounty in there laying down and transport them that way. You can also use it as a bed to log out, which is kind of interesting. So, you know, you'd have to actually EVA to get to it. It's kind of crazy. With the Stalker, you can actually walk back there. So the next ship I would say on my list is that Cutlass Blue. The Cutlass Blue is kind of something that the Advocacy had ordered from Drake. The Advocacy being the police for the UEE, the human military or human civilization. And they ordered this variant to do a lot of interdiction and, you know, policing, you know, capturing, putting people in those jail cells that are going to be in the back. You think about it, it's perfect for that role. It's going to pack a big punch. I think it's going to be a stronger ship than the Cutlass Black when it comes to fighting. Of course, the Cutlass Black has a lot more versatility. You can carry cargo and all of that. But the Cutlass Blue will be the more of the fighter of those 2 variants. It'll be much better or much more suited to that role. I think it's supposed to come with stronger stock shields or armor. It definitely comes with a pretty good loadout. According to the Matrix page, it's got 4 Badger repeaters. It's also going to have a tractor beam, and, you know, it's got 2 size 3 guns on the turret. So that's pretty strong, and it's going to be kind of intimidating for a lot of people to go against in their Auroras and you know, their smaller ships. Now, as far as the bounties you can get by killing folks, you can do that in any ship. I would recommend any fighter, as any fighter would do. You know, the Hornet, Super Hornet, Gladius, Saber, any of those would be great at that role. And then you can get into the bigger ships like the 600i here. You know, I've got mine outfitted with rhinos, size 4, 3 size 4 laser repeaters, and it's a devil to go against. It's beastly. Constellation, Andromeda, another great choice. Freelancer Miss, really any of the Freelancers, but the Freelancer Miss is definitely suited for that role. Hopefully the Redeemer whenever it gets in the game. Still looking forward to that one when they rework it. Also, you know, you could get even bigger. And I'm probably skipping a few ships. I'm definitely skipping a few ships. So the Vanguard. Vanguard's a great one for bounty hunting. Then you could get it even bigger and go to, you know, something like, I don't know, the Hammerhead. If you get a crew of guys to help you fight with the Hammerhead, yeah, you can do a lot of bounties. We've actually, as an org, taken the Hammerhead out and done player bounties. When there's a player bounty, it's worth about 10,000 credits. And we just did that for several hours one night. It was a lot of fun. But you have to split the bounty, you know, 4 ways, 5 ways, 6 ways, however many people you have in your crew. So that's the danger of doing bigger ships. And then, of course, you know, if you get an Idris or something like that in the future, you know, you can do bounty missions with it, but it's not worth the Idris's time. You just send out your fighters to take care of business. At least that's the way I'm seeing it, unless it's a big bounty. They're carrying a big ship or like another Idris or something like that. Your Idris probably isn't going to engage directly. Underrated bounty ships, the Retaliator and the Eclipse. All you need to do is kill 1 or 2 ships, and torpedoes are extremely effective at doing it. I love taking my Eclipse out, sneaking up on a bounty, especially if it's a player character, and launching a torpedo. They will never know what's hitting them, and usually one and done. That's all it takes. So I would definitely, if you've got those ships, look into using them for that particular role, because they can be very effective. Now, if they're going to survive a torpedo shot, you're going to have to run, because you're not going to survive the counterattack most likely.
But guys, if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that little bell icon to let you know when I do another one of these. Leave me a comment. Let me know what ships you're looking forward to in the future that you could use for bounty hunting. Let me know what you think about bounty hunting in general. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy, and I'll see you out in the verse.